Right, I've got the cab off now. Wasn't too bad a job getting the cab off. There's not too much to getting one of these off. Just got, see, most of the linkage I've got off the front already, so it was just the rest of the throttle linkage, hydro shift cable, wiring loom, and the steering pipes on the front, the clutch pipe. And obviously the two bolts. I had the steps off as well because I got the cab just on some bearers on the floor. Then at the back again, it was just literally all the linkages, which are all just on these little R-clip pins. They're easy to get out. Just got them in them. Obviously brake lines again. They're easy to get off. Gear linkage, I had to come out from the cab and bolt the lever from inside the cab. Then obviously all the hydraulic levers got off. Obviously all the hydraulic controls, the levelling box lever, PTO thing, handbrake cables, PTO clutch cable, they're all easy to do as well. And then I unbolted the hydraulic lever control thing because that had the linkages sticking down still, so I unbolted it and took it out so the linkage wasn't sticking out, so I could put the cab flat on the floor. And again, just four big bolts which are relatively easy to get out as well. Yeah, the knees are quite a good little thing. These little joint things, they just you literally just push it on and push it off on a little ball joint type thing, which is quite good rather than knocking, because on the Selectomatic control thing I actually knocked the roll pin out, but when I had a look at it I found that you could split them in half, so that's what I did with this one here, because when the cab's on you cannot get to that roll pin at all unless you had the wheel off and the little panel off in the mudguard. Yeah, so the next thing to do is taking all the fuel tanks off, which is, well, it's quite easy now. So just got the pipes, the link pipe in the middle, which is that there, that link pipe, and just the straps. Get the straps off. And yeah, they should come off then, because obviously the fuel sender wire is off, the fuel pipes are off anyway. So yeah, that's easy, and they should be empty because I did siphon it out. And then on this tank, I think it's this tank, there is a drain on this one, or the other one. On one of them, yeah, on this one there's a drain just there. On the other one I don't think there is one. Oh yeah, there is one on this one as well. Yeah, and I don't think there's a drain on the link pipe on these 90 series either. Because on the 94 series, on this bit, there's a little cutout on a drain bung, which is quite a good idea. So there probably will be a bit of fuel to come out of that when I take it off. Yeah, then once they're off, I can easily get to the need to get a frame. We've got a frame to go underneath the front of the tractor. What the old man's got in his Ford over here. We've got this, which is quite handy because the old man's got had his Ford in bits because the steering box changed the steering power steering pump. He was turning wheels and something went bang, and the steering box went bang. He found like the not the mechanical side but the assisted side of it went bang, so he had to take the cab off and all sorts, and quite a big job just for the sake of changing his steering pump. Then while he had it in bits, he noticed that the PTO shaft splines are all worn, so he had to have all the back ends to bits. And he split it and put a clutch in there at the same time as well. So yeah, so it's literally on wheels, and it's hydraulic, and that bit lifts up and you just pump it up until it hits either a sump on this fork because it's solid, or my David Brown will have to think of somewhere to put it and literally just roll it back on the boards, and that's it, job done. So hopefully there should be something under here to rest it on. Yeah, probably put it on that clutch plate down there, possibly, and it's away from the sump, but the sump's off anyway. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, because the tractor splits here, these bolts, all the way up to here, them two, and that stays on. You got bolts across there, and then that just slides across, and then once it's split you can take this off and the clutch, everything's in there, and then once that's off, disconnect the hydraulic pump, then literally just bring the bolts all the way around the block, and that's it. The lump should lift out the chassis rails then, and I can have a go at getting these pistons out. Yeah, because the crank is scored, so I'm going to have this crank ground, and I'll probably have the bores. There is a ridge on these, hence all the pistons are stuck where they are because they can't come up any further. So I'll probably have it the board out as well, and put oversized pistons in, piston rings. Yeah. So I'll show you once I've got it all split apart what's happening.